Hey, what's up, people? This video is to show you how I make my protective style lotion. Basically, it's just like a moisturizer with a bunch of oils in it. But I used to make this solution several years ago when I used to wear a bunch of weaves. And what I used to just do is just mix the curl activator and put some peppermint oil in it, and I would put it in an application bottle. So that was my solution. But since I've been on this hair journey, I've been learning about all these different oils. I decided to put all this stuff together and make me a nice solution. But anyway, so what I'm going to do, of course, I like Carefree Curl Activator Moisturizer. I really love these products. I'm going to use some MU oil, and I'm going to use some jojoba oil, and I'm going to use some sweet almond oil, and I'm going to use some grapeseed oil, and basically, oh, and then my leave-in conditioner. So let me get started. I love Carefree Curl. We're gonna do maybe about 3 teaspoons of this. And we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of the instant activator. Because this right here is kind of oily. And I believe back in my days when I used to mix this stuff up with just the curl activator and the peppermint oil, and I used to wear the weaves, I used to just, you know, put the stuff in between my braids through my weave, and I used to basically, I believe that what kind of saved my hair, because I was keeping it somewhat moisturized under the weave. Okay, so I'm going to go with the grapeseed oil, and I'm going to put maybe 1 teaspoon of grapeseed oil. And grapeseed oil is good for split ends, and with my hair being in braids, you know, sometimes your hair can get damaged. Well, not really damaged if you keep it in moisturized, but I think I have a problem with split ends, so that would help me, while, you know, somewhat kind of protect my hair while it's in braids. At least I won't get too many split ends, because, you know, sometimes you get split ends from just wearing protective styles or whatever. Well, at least I think my hair does. So I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon. And then I'm going to use the jojoba oil. And you guys already know about jojoba oil. Is basically a natural moisturizer and a conditioner. It basically penetrates the hair shaft to loosen up the sebum that's built up in your hair and all that good stuff. It's an intense conditioner. So we're going to use 1 teaspoon of that as well. I come to find out that the oils that I like, I have narrowed it down. My hair do not like olive oil. My hair do not like coconut oil, or that avocado oil. So I really narrowed it down. I'm going to use the almond oil. And almond oil has a rich source of vitamin E, as well as vitamin A, B, vitamin B, B1, B12. It basically conditions the scalp and the hair. So almond oil is awesome. And it gives like a nice little shine. So 1 teaspoon as well. And my favorite. Now, what's crazy is that these was the 2 oils that I use. Almond oil and MU oil was what I was using in July of last year. And my hair was growing. And MU oil, this is the bomb. I know this stuff works. Let me just tell you about MU oil. Basically, what it do, it penetrate the skin and help thicken up the skin tissue, and which means it rejuvenate the cells of your scalp and help the follicles to open up and help the follicles to, you know, grow your hair. This stuff is the bomb. Basically, when I was reading it on the internet, you know, about a year ago, they said this oil is like a wake up sleeping hair follicles. That's what they call this oil. Wake up the sleeping hair follicles. So I'm going to use one teaspoon of the MU oil. So the MU oil, it digs down in your skin. That's what it do, and it helps thicken it up the skin tissues. This work. I know it worked because these the only two that I use: MU oil and jojoba oil. Those was the only ones that I was using until I got back on YouTube and seen everybody using everything. Everybody using everybody. Get the coconut oil. Go get the almond oil. I should have stuck with what I know. I had did my own research, and these was the only two that I ever bought. I don't hear nobody talking about this MU oil. MU oil is the bomb. So basically, you mix it up. And put it in your application bottle. So I hope you guys can see that. That's the mixture. And this probably will last me a week. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot my leave-in. I'm just going to put a little leave-in just to put some type of conditioner. Okay, so I am going to test it to make sure it's pH balanced. So let's test it and make sure it's pH balanced. We want to make sure here's my tester. If it's not pH balanced, then I will add me some more leave-in. But I think it's going to be pH balanced. Yep, it's pH balanced. It's turning yellow. 5.5. Yep, exactly where I want it. So this is perfect. So I'll be back to show you how I apply it. Hey, what's up? I'm back. Okay, so I have it in the application bottle. Basically, you want to shake it up because sometimes the oils will rise to the top. So you just want to shake it up, put it in your hand. Rub it together like some lotion and just apply it to your braids. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to apply it to my braids. But if you're wearing a wig or a weave or whatever you're wearing, it's an awesome way just to, you know, because it's an application bottle, and you can just put it in between on your scalp and just rub it in. That's what I used to do years ago. But I didn't have all the different oils in it like I have now. And I think that's what kind of saved the little hair that I have on my hair now. Because a lot of people that I know that, you know, back in the days, a lot of my friends, we all wore weaves and stuff. A lot of them don't got a lot of hair on their head. And I believe because they wasn't treating it when it was in a protective style. And that's one thing everybody can say about me. Back in my days, I always took care of my hair the best way I could. But when it was in a protective style, I found some way to try to keep it moisturized. So I love this, and like I said, I'm just thankful for YouTube because I learned about all the different types of oils. Because I just used to put peppermint oil in it because I knew peppermint oil was good for the scalp, and I was just applying this solution to my scalp, and I just knew that Carefree Curl was a great moisturizer because everybody had jerry curls, everybody's hair was growing long from the Carefree Curl. So anyways, this is the solution. You guys can alternate however you want. I will make sure it's pH balanced. That's the only thing. And just those are the oils that I decided to use. And And I stated the reason why I decided to use them, but you guys can use whatever you want if you want to make this up. I'm sure it will work. So anyways, I'm out. Peace.